their world. I made a promise to God some time ago that I would use my voice and my testimonies to be a vessel, to be a witness for God. So I had made a video when this particular situation took place, and I didn't post it in that time because at the moment I was just like, it's so much going on, and I was still honestly regrouping from the situation, and I really did not at that moment understand the capacity of what had taken place, or understand the blessing in what had taken place. And so 2 weeks ago, almost to this coming up Tuesday, there was a storm, and it was like nothing I had ever experienced before. I was actually driving through a storm with my daughter, and we were on a bridge. And if you guys know anything about storms and tornado warning is what was actually issued during that time, it is very dangerous. And so I kid you not, I had prepared for the day when it did what I needed to do, and I know that it was supposed to storm, but I didn't know to that capacity. And so we're driving, and as we're driving, it began to get worse and worse. And when I tell you, that was one of the scariest moments, not just because we were driving through a storm, but I had my daughter with me that I felt like, of course, I had to protect. Like, when you're going through things and it's just you, sometimes it's easier for you to deal with and cope with things. But the fear on her face and her tears, I had to refrain from showing my emotion, and I just kept saying, God, get us through this storm, get us through this storm. And when I tell you, it was white, you couldn't see anything. All you could do is hear. It was like this whistling that was taking place. And finally, when we came to, we were able to get under the bridge. And at that moment, I'm like, God, I thank you. God, I thank you, because it was scary in that moment. And after it had happened, I had time to reflect, because in the midst of it, I was just like, it's not ending like this, God. There's no way that you've brought me through everything that you've brought me through for it to end like this. And I have been in a spiritual storm, right? But I had never been in a physical storm like that. And I'm like, God, I know you didn't bring me through all these storms and all these different tests and challenges for me to get here into a physical storm and you not cover us. In that moment, I wasn't feeling anything that, but I was praying like, God, this is not the end. And so I've had time to like really reflect on it. And I'm like, I got to get on here and share this, because someone needs to hear this. A lot of times in life, we go through the storms because we need to. There's something that God has to get out of us. And as I was going through that physical storm, I didn't understand it in that moment where I would be allowed to experience that level of fear. I am a child of God. I am a believer. But in that moment of experiencing something that I had never experienced, the fear was kind of outweighing what I knew to be true and how God moves on our behalf in all situations, because that was my human emotion showing. And so with that being said, God had to share me, haven't I been with you through everything? Yes, when you were going through the storms, the challenges of life, and you were weathering them, it did not feel good, but I was with you in it all. I never left you. I may have gotten quiet, but I never left you. And after that storm, were you not better? After that storm, did you not learn something? After that storm, did it not work for your good? And so with that being said, like, we have to understand, yes, when we're going through the storm, it doesn't feel good. When you're being tested, when you're being challenged, it's not going to feel good. But understand, sometimes you have to go through those storms, and you're going to always be tested in order for God to get out of you what he needs to get out of you, or in order for him to use you how he needs to use you. So I want you guys to be encouraged as you're going through the storms, knowing that even when God is quiet, he is with you. Even when you're experiencing those things where it feels like it's no end, he is with you through it all. Physical storms, spiritual storms, because spiritual storms can be something. So I get it. It don't feel good. But know that God is with you, and God sees all, and there is nothing too great for him to handle. That's it for today. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. And again, I pray for those who have experienced the effects of the storm that we had in the Indiana areas, in the south suburbs of Chicago. I pray for full restoration.